Yeah.
And also Midland, Odessa too.
Okay.
Like when we did Landman, that was shot in Midland or Odessa. They're the same, pretty
That
much.
is such a good show. I love it.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Yeah.
So good.
I like it too.
So are those people, like the actors, how many do you work with? Do you work with just like one-on-one, or do you have like a group of people that work on a particular project?
Well, I have 22,000 in my database.
Okay. So I figure because of all of your headshots that you have,
Right.
that you
So-
probably have to work with multiple.
So an agent works with multiple. So
Okay.
we're a go-between between the producer, the director, and sometimes a casting director. And they say, this is what we're looking for, and so I find the talent for them.
Gotcha.
So I'm kind of a middleman.
And you kind of have like your database of people that you think, oh, that person would be great for that project.
Because, you know, they need everything. They need all ages, they need all colors, all types, all sizes. I mean, I have hired fire eaters.
Really?
I've hired belly dancers.
Oh,
I've hired Elvis.
Cool.
I had for our Route 66, I guess I could have brought this up for our Route 66 festival that's coming up. I found a Little Richard impersonator.
Perfect.
And he's excellent. And, but a manager is different. A manager might just have a small pool and they go out and actively look for jobs for those specific people.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just the opposite. Like I hire a lot of musicians, like my Little Richard impersonator. You know, somebody calls me, like Cashin with Visit Amarillo. We're looking for a Little Richard impersonator, and I go out and find them for her. You know, so that's the difference between an agent and a manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good info because I wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
so speaking of Little Richard, in all of these stories that we have gotten, we're towards the end of our list, but the goal is to have 66 stories for Route 66.
Oh, that's fun, yeah.
So down here on 6th Street in Bowie, where the multimodal station has been built, and they're like the Transformation Park and everything, there's an underpass that goes right there. And so we, along with the rest of my interns, will be producing a 400-foot mural that goes underneath that. And so your story will be a part of that visual interpretation of these interviews that we're taking, because there's a big disconnect whenever it comes to like the generation, like her generation and lower, to like us and you.
And to understand what Route 66 means to everybody.
For sure, and it means a lot of different things to you than it does to me, because we're all in different stages of life. And so that's really just all we were wanting to talk to you about, is what do you see for the future of Route 66? Do you like where it's going? Is there something that you would like more of, or?
No, I love, we've always tried to, since I was actually president of the first Route 66 Association.
Okay.
And so I really have more ties as, I guess I really have more ties to Route 66 than I do now in the past, because as president of the Amarillo Route 66 Association, we would work with all the Route 66, you know, associations all across the United States.
Yeah.
And, you know, bringing in the car shows and having, I mean, we have, like, we've got this festival coming up. We've had festivals for 30 years, probably. Route 66 festivals, you know. And so we've always tried to tie in with Route 66 because it's a great tie-in. You can't beat it. And we have people over here all the time, from France and Germany and Holland and Japan and
I don't think people realize what kind of like diverse travelers that we have come through here.
Absolutely.
And it's like I would know that. I mean, because one, I don't work on Route 66 and people don't come into a shop that I work on, but you're one of several people who have mentioned like the like cultural diversity and like the travelers that come through that are not just like from Oklahoma, like they're from overseas.
Right,
so
absolutely. And they'll drop off. They'll bring big buses and just drop them off, and they'll just walk the street, you know. And there's so much I mean, to think that we started with 1 or 2 antique shops and a couple of restaurants, and now look at it.
I'm sure looking down the street, you feel like a big sense of pride, because it is. I feel like every year it is just more and more busy. There's more and more things going into it. More and more people want to have like events. They want, I think every year, at least for the last 5 years, people have wanted to be more involved in the festival type stuff.
Right.
And I think that makes people want to come out of their house and realize, like, we do have cool things here. We're not just like a sleepy town. So nothing irritates me more than for people to say that Amarillo is boring. And I'm like, listen, us as artists, we're trying. Okay, we're trying.
I just say move somewhere else.
Absolutely. if you don't like it, we don't want to hear it. It's whatever. But
people like that are gonna go someplace else and be bored too.
Well, yeah, and yeah, it's definitely like you have to like water the grass where you're at. Yeah, absolutely. And there's something. I think one of the great things is that there's something for everyone. We went over and spoke to Bob Wiles. He came out to PBS and spoke with us, and then me and my business partner went over and visited him. And
can you believe he's 86?
He's precious.
86.
No, I have an 87-year-old grandfather who is in no way in the same
He's in
stage.
Great shape.
He's incredible, that guy. I could have probably sat there and spoke to him and you, honestly, for hours. If I didn't have another meeting that day, me and my business partner probably would have hung out with him the rest of the afternoon. But he is just a wealth of knowledge, and I think that's one thing that we have realized by talking to people is that all of y'all have a wealth of knowledge. Y'all all like posted up here, and you've been here a hot
timers that are still here.
Well,
that have been here for years and years and years.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all have seen some stuff. You kind of can see the patterns and the cycles that this kind of street and like this kind of goes through, you know. And you being the president of twice, then you've been able to like boots on the ground, ready to go.
What drives me crazy is, and I just had this happen just the other day. Somebody that doesn't, that's local, that doesn't really see what it's like on the weekend. Have you been over here on the weekend?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Like you cannot get parking.
And
like you gotta park away.
No, and I had somebody just the other day, and then a friend of mine from Lubbock said, "Oh, it's dying out. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, I just feel so bad. And all these places are closing." And I'm like, have you not been over here lately?
Yeah. Like on a Monday, I'm sure it feels like that. But on a Saturday morning, yes.
Saturday morning, the weekends.
Yes. One of my favorite things to do is go
live music, everything.
Yeah, there's usually like at least 2 or 3 places having live music on the weekends at the same time.
Yeah.
It's getting to where, you know, we started our Blank Spaces 6 years ago, and so we've definitely been able to help make an artistic revolution happen in Amarillo, where we got really, everything was kind of tan and nothing was very colorful.
Yeah.
It was like a whole thing. But
I love all the
luckily,
murals.
We've been lucky enough to be able to be a huge part of that. We're so thankful for that. But we have seen a huge increase in people wanting to do things in that time frame. So for anybody to say that things are dying out, I'm like, you just have to go on the right day, and be a part of something, you know. Like I'm sure these people are lonely and bored.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you should probably get out of your house.
Yeah, really.
But we're super thankful that you took a few minutes for us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And there will be a portion of the mural that will have something to do with you. I don't know what it is yet because I haven't designed it yet. But
take my resume.
Yes, I'd love to. That would be great.
That's just a partial resume.
Love it.
I don't even know if I have all my Taylor Sheridan on there or not. But
Taylor Sheridan. Isn't he precious?
And see, the thing is, you know, he just bought part of the 4.6s outside of Tampa.
Yeah.
So he's going to be shooting more here. Good. And then he also just bought the rights to Quantum Parker, W. Walls, and you know, it was shot in Helena Canyon. Yeah. So he's got to come back for that.
He's got to come back. Oh, wonderful. And he brings really cool people with him. Like
Sam
Elliott.
Oh
my gosh. I love Sam Elliott. You really can't. He's so good. Landman was so good. I cannot wait for the next season.
Now, did you see 1883?
I saw like the first half of it. I loved Yellowstone though.
Yeah, see, 1883 was my favorite.
Was it?
Out of all of them.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I should probably like go back and start over. Mm-hmm. I've like moved a lot and I kind of like stopped my regular
all
stuff.
All the actors are excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, I had no idea Tim McGraw and Faith Hill could act.
I know.
Well, and they're all beautiful. There's some beautiful people in that too.
Just all their like clothes and stuff. I remember like whoever's in charge of like costume design.
Wouldn't that be fun?
So fun.
Yeah.
And you know those people who like are good at that kind of thing and like has that's a different type of art that's just incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Like to dress people, wild. so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for this, and we will be, our unveiling for our mural is going to be on the last day of the festival, which is like
Okay.
June 13th, I guess.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but there's all kinds of stuff going on. We're around.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to come paint with us, you come let us know.
Well, I've done a little painting
Well,
myself.
come on, you can come paint.
We're getting ready to paint